All right, the great resignation. That's what some experts are calling the growing trend of workers quitting or just changing careers. The pandemic driving a shift in work culture and what's expected at the office and beyond. In a recent study, 65% of employees say they're looking for a new job, and 88% of executives say they're seeing a higher turnover than normal. With a look at the changing power dynamic shift between employees and employers, here's NBC's Vicki Nguyen.
Lindsay Gamard just started her new job as a product data analyst. She now works mostly from home in Arizona.
A lot of us feel like we can be more productive in a home office environment rather than in a physical office building.
Lindsay says in May, her previous company required staff to come in at least 50% of the time. Many quit. The extra work led Lindsay to resign.
Did you feel like the company had a set of rules and it wasn't going to compromise?
Those were the rules. There wasn't going to be any compromise.
In a June survey by job search site Monster.com, 95% of workers considered changing jobs. The most common factor, burnout, followed by a lack of job growth, which is exactly what Lindsay felt.
I kind of ran out of room to grow.
This is definitely a job seeker's market.
Vicki Salemi is a former corporate recruiter and career expert at Monster. She says this is a great time to consider a new job or even a career change. Recent labor statistics show nearly 4 million employees quit their jobs. Compare that to more than 9 million available jobs.
What are the hot industries right now?
When you look at the jobs that are available, there's bank teller, veterinary technician, pharmacy technician. So they're really everywhere. Security guard, different industries all throughout the country.
The top 3 industries with the most openings, education and health services, followed by trade, transportation, and utilities. Third, the professional and business services sector, which includes office temp work and accounting.
The good point to the Great Resignation is there are opportunities out there, so it's an awesome time to be looking.
And they're not just quitting their jobs. Americans are also pivoting their careers. 92% of workers surveyed were willing to change. Salemi says don't worry if you've never worked in a particular industry. Just be sure to highlight the skills you have that can transfer to any job. For example, customer service and hospitality can cross over to healthcare.
Employers say that when they're evaluating candidates for the right fit to hire, they're looking at resume, work experience, and interview presence. And they don't really focus that much on the specific work experience, but it's really a good time to pivot.
When you are considering whether or not you want to leave your current job, what are some things to keep in mind?
You should consider a few things. Number one, flexibility. So where do you want to work? Do you want to work from home? Do you want to work in an office? Or do you want a hybrid situation? So when you're starting your job search, you can pursue opportunities that provide you with what you want to be happy.
As for Lindsay, she loves her new job. She says she hit the jackpot working for a company with a work-from-home first approach and growth opportunities. Plus, it didn't take long to get the offer.
They called me within 24 hours to offer me the job.
24 hours after your interview?
Less than that, yeah.
Wow. How did this process make you feel?
So I would say that the process did make me feel empowered because I felt like I, as the job seeker, kind of had the upper hand, that I was valuable, and feeling valuable is empowering.
Lindsay says it can be daunting to put yourself out there, especially if you're switching careers. So start with small steps. Reach out for informational interviews and talk to the people in your network first. And just remember, the grass is not always greener.